I'm going from noob to pro and bee swarm. Let's hatch my first bee. And let's kill the ladybug. Maybe I can get some treats or a royal jelly. Oh, that's also pretty good. So today I'm beating bee swarm, but every single item drop is 100% random. Basic mobs can give me stuff like mythic eggs and star treats. And even sprouts have completely random loot. This is gonna be fun. So yeah, from that one ladybug, I already got a gifted diamond egg, so let's touch that. And even an exhausted bee. This is gonna be pretty cursed. Let's just gift my basic bee, because for the rest of the video, I'll literally have 20% extra pollen. Okay? Yo! Holy crap. Okay, I got 5 festive beans, 10 tickets, a fuzzy bee jelly, and all this crap. Dude, low-key, I don't even need to buy basic eggs, because I'm getting so many random eggs just from killing mobs. So yeah, let's hatch another ninja bee, and we can replace the exhausted bee for a fuzzy. That's pretty nice. And now let's test out a festive bean. Loot from this should be 100% random. Okay, I kind of forgot that this takes a lot of pollen to break. We'll come back to that later. All right, let's annihilate this rhino beetle. Okay, more eggs. We take that. From here, I can just snipe another gifted diamond egg, which gives me 5 bees, and now we can run into this 5 bee area, where we can kill more mobs. Usually when you start bee swarm, you end up grinding black bear quests, mother bear quests, and all that stuff, but for me, I'm just running through the fields and causing mass destruction to all the mobs. Okay, spider. Oh my god, bro! I got a vicious bee egg! And 10 bear bee jellies. Bro. Okay, I didn't even realize I could literally get event bees. So let's hatch the vicious bee. We can hatch a looker bee and replace it with a bear bee. Nice. Oh, I even got a nectar tester, which gives me every single nectar. All right, well, let's just test out the power of my hive that I literally just built up in 2 seconds. Oh, I have a micro. That's convenient. Yeah, I pretty much have no capacity, but we can fix that by buying this jar. Looks like these mobs already respawned. That's more opportunity to get insane things. I already got a turb, box of frogs, 10 star jellies, and a windy bee egg. Bro. Okay, well, my hive is literally gonna be so insane that I don't even think I need a good tool. I just need to get as much capacity as possible so I don't fill up. We got our second fuzzy balls bee. And now I'm gonna just pop this black balloon, which has a lot of capacity, so I can just stand over it and grind as much pollen as possible. I got the tornado and the black balloon is fully filled up. Well, while I'm at the hive, let's just fully level up my hive. Let me think, which bees need to go up? Probably my windy bee. It's pretty OP. Same with bear bee, and same with Mr. Ballstinger. Well, what I need now is 2 basic eggs. That's all I can afford. I unfortunately didn't get honey from converting the balloon, which is kind of a scam, but what can you do? Okay, I'm gonna try and go for a gifted hasty because low-key, I'm not trying to be slow. That's cringe. Okay, Bumble, that gives capacity, so we'll keep it. And my jelly's gone. I'm stuck with a stupid gifted bomber. Let's just do some more terrorizing in these fields. Ladybugs, please do not scammer me. Super smoothie! We need that for haste. I'm just gonna instantly pop it. Okay, we got some more vials, some jellies, gifted gold egg. This is already becoming so fun. All right, pineapple mobs actually gave me some pretty good stuff as well. And I'm just gonna do a tiny boost in this field to whatever capacity I possibly can. I guess boosting is pretty arbitrary, but I need something a little better than what I have now. That's why we're boosting. Rhino beetles, give me some micro converters, please. Okay, didn't quite get that. Got a whirligig, so we can just instantly hacker teleport to the hive, make more honey. I'm just gonna hatch all these eggs because I am trying to get 25 bees as quick as possible, and this is gonna make it super helpful. Oh, vector bee egg. All right, we take it. Oh, and I even got a photon bee jelly. Nice. Dude, I'm literally about to get every single event bee before I even get 25 bees. Okay, that's some pretty good upgrades. Shock bee jellies are actually good because they give token links and haze, which we're gonna need because I am gonna be making a lot of trips. Oh, dude, this is passive income. Look at this. I'm at the hive. My tornado is still getting pollen, and we have 50,000 honey. Well, the black balloon is already filled up. Second time's a charm. Hopefully this thing gives me honey. Okay, it worked. Now we can cop the compressor, which gives me 270,000 capacity. That is actually gnarly. Since I am kind of grinding in pineapple, let's just pop loaded dice. Okay, we got pineapple times 3, and now I can pop a black balloon, which holds 20 million capacity. All right, now let's finally test out this festive bean. And as far as I'm aware, normal sprout versus this festive bean, they should both act the exact same because every single loot drop is completely random, and my backpack is full, bruh. Ooh, pineapple badge. Okay. Oh, triangulate, please pop off. There we go. It's broken. Oh my god. Sprout literally also gives random loot as expected. I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm just gonna pick up all the good stuff like stingers, crafting resources, diamond egg. Yo, can I get something like a mythic egg? That would be pretty chill, guy. Oh, I also get the instant conversion as well, so that's nice. Oh, there's there's a mythic egg. Yes. Can I get a second? If I see it, I'm going for it. This is so broken. I love this already. Okay, well, while I'm here, since I have instant conversion, let's just pop some more magic beans. Oh, gifted mythic egg. Yo. Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that, but I got it. So, like, not gonna complain. Another mythic egg from that. Oh, more micros and Festive bean. Bro, even though my bees are so underleveled, having mythics this early on alongside the event bees is so broken. That one triangulate literally popped everything. Now we can go for more thingies. You know what? Mythic egg, gifted mythic egg over there. Bro, we're not even gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna keep spamming these sprouts because I can instantly pop them. Tornado. That's also broken. Gifted mythic. Loaded dice is also really OP, and I'm gonna try and get a few super smoothies. I'm not sure if I picked up any. Okay, no, I haven't. Definitely need those to do well in this game. Mythic egg, super smoothie, star treat. This is one of my favorite videos I've made on this modded test realm so far. Big shout out to the owner for actually adding this into the game. Make sure you join their Discord, link in the description. Boink. Well, I did do a little grinding, so let's just go back to the hive and actually analyze what kind of insane loot I got. And you know what? Everyone is probably waiting for this. I'm just gonna cut to the juicy part, which are the gifted mythic eggs. Gifted vector, gifted spicy, gifted buoyant, and gifted buoyant. Now we can just hatch the rest of my eggs. We also have a few normal mythic eggs. Okay, precise. That's really good. Tadpole, buoyant, and vector. Pretty nice mix hive, if I had to say so myself. Now let's actually gift all of my event bees, make them a little more broken. Fuzzy bees are incredibly OP if you gift them, so might as well get 2 gifted right now. I will stay mix hive until I pick a hive color, which is probably gonna be white or red. I'll figure that out later, problem for later. Gifted fire. Now let's get me some more hive slots. I can buy only 3. I can also get the glider, which is gonna be good for collecting loot. And it's kind of insane. I literally have all the resources to buy most of the gear in the top shop. Well, maybe beside this stuff, but if it were any other playthrough, I would be struggling with resources, but not today. All right, more sprout grinding incoming. I'm just gonna go for mythic eggs, star treats. I don't really need normal eggs because I already have so many. Oh, another mythic egg. Don't mind if I do. And actually, this time around, I'm gonna pop Festive bean because I do think it gives a little better loot and just overall drops more things. I could be wrong, but like maybe someone can confirm or deny if that's true. Yeah, let's just first of all get instant conversion so I don't fill up and have to waste my micros. I mean, either way, I'm gonna get them back super easily through spamming sprouts. Mythic egg, gifted mythic, boink, 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 boink. With the newly acquired hive slots, pretty obvious what I should hatch. The gifted mythic eggs. And I also have 6 normal mythic eggs, brother. And I literally have so many star treats that it's easier for me to use star treats to level up bees because all of them instantly go to level 5. Yeah, treats are good and all, but like star treats are a little better for leveling. I'm just enjoying the fruitful life of this bee swarm playthrough. Yeah, the hive's pretty cracked now. And now I can do some basic upgrades. Hasty guard for their extra move speed. Porta hive. Now we can cop beekeeper's boots for the extra move speed. Yeah, everything I'm doing is for move speed. That is my one goal in life, become the fastest. Now we're just gonna do some more Festive bean spam. So after a little off-camera sprout grinding, we have a few more good eggs. But I can't really do much with it, because my gear is terrible, I don't have honey for better gear, and I can't really take advantage of this. So I'm gonna buy a crap ton of treats to actually level up my bees, which we're gonna need to do to make quadrillions of honey eventually. All right, my entire hive is now leveled up, and I literally have hundreds of mythic jellies like Vector, Tadpole, literally whatever. I have every single mythic jelly, and enough to build a perfect endgame hive with it. So instead of just running around like an idiot with a crappy hive, we're gonna build an early game hive. And oh, digital bee, hello. I definitely should have this early on. We also got a gummy bee and a tabby bee. Both of them are also becoming gifted. Now we can literally just start treating my entire hive, and yeah, there we go. I think this is the best hive I've ever had early game. Now we cop the scythe. I ain't even talking dark scythe. I'm just talking normal scythe here. And I'm gonna do a little more boosting. Super smoothie, nectar tester, marshmallow bee. Bro, it is so nice to have marshmallows again. I remember back in the day when Mod Chick used to drop 10 marshmallow bees at a time, so you could literally always grind with a marshmallow bee buff. All right, but already I am making so much boosting, over 5 million honey a second. So getting better gear will literally take no time whatsoever. But I'm gonna try and get a minimum of 1 billion before I actually upgrade, just to show y'all that this is broken. 1 billion honey acquired. I've only been recording for 40 minutes, by the way. Now I can get the beekeeper mask, porcelain dipper, porcelain porter hive, and a few more hive slots. Pretty good upgrades overall. My quality of bee swarm life. You know what, at this point, gifted mythic eggs are kind of useless because I don't necessarily want all these bees over and over, and I'm only getting spicy bees. Spicy bee! Yeah, as I was saying, I don't necessarily want 5 gifted spicy bees, so we're gonna nuke him for a few vectors and a few precises. Pretty good balance of bees if you ask me. And as always, I gotta use star treats to level the bees. My goal is to get the Supreme Star Amulet as early as possible, which requires 10 billion honey. I already have all the gifted bees I need, just not the honey. I can get the Silver Star Amulet, which is pretty alright. I wonder how much of a difference this gear and these few bees make. Probably pretty good. Holy crap, dude. Already we went from 4 million honey a second to like 20 million. 60 million? Yeah, I already made my 1 billion honey back. Well, that just means I'm gonna get the Supreme Star Amulet very, very soon, which is great. Luckily, I got some box of frogs to actually regen the field. Wait, there's a cooldown. Why is there? Okay. All right, I'm gonna just take a little break from boosting, even though I don't have 10 bill yet. I'm gonna spend like a few billion of my honey on treats. Let's do like 10,000 treats to each bee, which gets them to level 8. And as said before, a few levels might not seem like much, but it makes such a crazy difference when it comes to boosting. Make sure you level your bees. Half the hive's level 8. Boosting's about to be so easy. Okay. 12 billion honey has been acquired. Now we can get myself the Supreme Star Amulet. Okay, I got Star Shower. Not the best passive, honestly, but I'll take it. And now we'll keep grinding to level the bees further and get like 40 hive slots. So far, I only have 34 bees. Oh, more badges. Okay. I literally already got the Rose Grandmaster. All right, well, a lot more honey acquired for a lot more leveling. I wonder how many hive slots I can buy with 5 billion. Oh, dude, this is cheap. 200 million honey a hive slot. Dude, this is like 100% off Black Friday sale. Yeah, that's like at least 5 hive slots. Mythic egg spam time. I haven't actually been grinding too many sprouts. I've just been boosting for honey because honestly, I don't really need the resources that much. I'm already stocked up on most things that I need, but we will make some improvements. Definitely don't need all these fuzzies, so I'm gonna just get a bunch of precises. We can replace some point bees with these spices, because I also have too many of those. And vectors absolutely put in work, bro. Those triangulates do crazy numbers. So all the bees I saw giving me insane honey, we're gonna get more of. It's not every day that a ladybug can give me a gifted mythic egg. So I'm not the best at deciding what to do, but I'm adapting. Oh, I haven't even gifted gummy bee. Bro, I'm bad. Let's do 50,000 treats per bee, which gets them to level 9. The honey making process will just be exponentially more and more. Oh, honey grandmaster. All right. And I still don't even have a single sprinkler. Definitely need that next. Grinding is pain, and all the flowers are destroyed. I'm gonna pop basic sprouts while I grind, just so I can get secondary materials like cloud violets and box of frogs. Don't really have any right now, so if I get some, it's gonna help the boost a lot. Oh, my 4x is about to expire. Oops. Well, I'm gonna refresh that. I made enough for a little more gambling. I'm gonna try and get something like a scorching star or a star cell, which is gonna make grinding so much easier. Okay, gummy star, that's not it. That is actually what I want, star saw. And now this will help me make even more honeys. And I literally said I was gonna save up for the sprinkler. Diamond drenchers. It's only 4 bill honey. And I think now that the field can actually regrow and the flowers will become extra thick, we're gonna get the Supreme Saturator super quickly. Yeah, I pretty much got the boosting down. Already made 50 billion, 1 trillion incoming very soon. And now let's spend like 30 billion honey on treats. And we can literally do... Oh, wait. Oops, I kind of wasted a lot of my treats. I can only do 100,000 per bee. That gets them to level 11, which is pretty good, but I only have like 5 bees I can actually level up because I did get a few of my bees to level 13 on accident. The hive's more leveled up! We can cop the honeycomb belt, and I literally just need stingers for the crimson guard. Y'all know what that means. A little more magic bean spam, and it doesn't really help when I'm wasting stingers on star saw. Photon bee egg from werewolf. That's a new sight. Okay, 200 stingers acquired. Now I can get crimson guard, Cobble guard time, and also honey mask. But I want to go for something even crazier. The demon mask. This thing will literally cost me 100 glues, 250 extracts, and 500 stingers. Thank God that's not going to take that long. So let's hop in strawberry and just start banging out as much sprouts as I humanly can. We're getting rid of the stingers from my inventory. If I need to, I can even spend tickets to buy stingers. I might just do that later on. But I think I must maximize my gear before I even consider boosting again. Pollen text is off. Lock-in mode is on. All this loot is just so beautiful. It is very hard to see the exact resources I need, so I'll just have to rely on running around and hopes and prayers. When my entire Beastorm strat is hopes and prayers, I'm not sure if that's a good thing. So the owner made a small update, which will actually make grinding a little bit easier. I will waste a few singers for this, but now, as you can see, there is 0 cooldown for the sprouts. What that means is that getting resources is going to be a lot easier. I now don't have to wait 5 seconds between popping each sprout. So we can literally just infinitely spam these festive sprouts and maximize my loot. Okay, I think that's enough. I should probably just run around and oh my God, I think the game is slightly lagging. I already got like 100 stingers in the span of like 30 seconds. seconds. I pretty much have all the glues I need. I have all the red extracts, just not the FPS that I need. This is Bee Swarm Simulator server durability test. We went from 20 frames to 5. Oh my god. My loot is barely updating. Every single video I make is just a brand new stupid record of insanity that I'm breaking for myself. All right, well, that was enough grinding. I got 400 stingers. Now we can spend only 500 million honey on 500 tickets. And since I really don't need tickets for anything, we can just spend it all on stingers. 500 stingers acquired, which is good because now I can buy the demon mask. I have an endgame mask this early. I'm just hoping this is going to correlate to an absolutely insane amount of honey and pollen. But wait, oh, I can get dark scythe. We know how easy stingers are to get. Red extracts, I can just craft. The honey though, 2.5 trillion. That's a lot. What might be a little cheaper is the petal gear. I am more than confident that I have enough to craft the petal wand and petal belt. Okay, petal wand here. The honey. Once again, it is the limiting factor. All right, well, that's an easy fix. We can just go up to pepper. And once again, test out the wackiness of this game. I'm gonna just enable pollen. See how much we get. What can I say? Not too shabby. And that's without a 4x field boost. Loaded dice, give me pepper. Okay, the honey went from 200 millisec to already 2 billion honey a second. Bruh. Yeah, this is pretty busted. 160 billion. That's a lot to work with. I didn't forget it. Oh my god, the petal belt. Thank god. I want gummy boots, which requires 50 more glues. Wait, no, it didn't update my inventory. In reality, I need about 250 more glues. We can do that. I need some singers anyway to keep boosting, so it all works out. Oh, this is about to be so satisfying. Oh my god, I think the thing that's lagging my game are the Beesmas Blessing and the Beesmas Cheer. They literally just spawn and don't disappear, so as long as I just get a token link like the precise mark, they all get picked up, and the lag is slightly fixed. Honestly, I think normal sprouts are a lot better than festive, because like I said before, the instant conversion tokens lag my game a lot, but normal sprouts don't spawn them, which is great. Okay, I literally am spamming so many, and the game is still lagging relatively smoothly. Let's go. All the glues I need have been acquired, and the gummy boots are now mine. The gummy boots did kind of make me go bankrupt, so to become unbankrupt, 4 more hive slots are now added to the collection. I have gotten so many random eggs, hundreds if not thousands of the most random things, bro. Music bee eggs, ninja bee eggs, thousands of event bee eggs. Y'all know the drill. Haven't used gifted mythic eggs in a while. We have 140. Very normal amount for anyone to have. And I'm gonna actually start building up a proper hive that I'm gonna need to become a good red player.
So let's do a Riley bee. We'll definitely need a shock bee, some carbs, maybe one more music bee. Anything else that's good? Anything notable? Oh, hey, CD for haste. How could I have forgotten? And we can just gift them with the 1,500 star treats that I have.
I have 1 gamble left in me. 19 billion honey. That is enough for 1 Supreme Star Amulet roll. Hopefully I can get Scorching Star. I am so excited to test how broken boosting will be now that I have gummy boots, demon mask, and a few more bees in the hive. This is so satisfying. Just absolutely storming through mid-game into endgame. We're gonna make a little pit stop at a few different places with my 300 billion. First spot, top shop. We're just gonna buy 2 hive slots. 150 billion of that is already gone. Next up, it is way past due for me to actually get the Supreme Saturator. Nice. Now I can actually claim a few badges that I haven't, and I might as well do this because of the free buff I get from this. Okay, even strawberry gives me stuff like red pollen, and I'm actually gonna try and get badges in all the lower tier fields. They give insane buffs, like sunflower gives me extra capacity just for a few minutes of grinding, so it's so worth it if I'm gonna end up boosting a lot. Am I supposed to be able to place down 5 Supreme Saturators? just don't tell the owner that this is still in the game. I really love having 5 Supreme Sats. Sunflower Grandmaster acquired. Mushroom time. This should be a lot easier because I am leaning towards a red hive. Mushroom Grandmaster acquired. Spider badge, we got that. It is time we finally get Scorching Star. Beautiful. Although that one kind of sucks. Let's keep gambling. Oh, that's a little better. Now with the Scorching Star combined with all of the upgrades we just made, I'm super confident we can super quickly get over 1 trillion honey. Okay, without even the Scorching Star, I already made over 1 trillion. Dark Scythe might be easier to get than I originally thought. We got the first Scorching Star rolling. There's not even much to say. All I can do is sit back, relax, and appreciate how much honey I'm making. All right, that's 5 trillion honey already. Way more than enough to craft the Dark Scythe, and we have 50,000 strawberries. Let's just whip out the clinker auto clicker and see if I can craft 800. Okay, no, I can't. The limiting factor is jellies. Up to now, I have not had to buy jellies. Okay, I don't know why I literally bought 200,000. I don't even need that, man. I needed like 5,000, but okay, well, 2 trillion down the drain. Hopefully, I have enough to craft 800 red extracts, and it's looking looking like that's the case. 700 and 800. We can just speed this up, and that should be all that I need for the dark scythe. Nice, let's go. Dark scythe acquired. We're about to step it up with the boosting game. Same with the B levels. Hundreds of billions spent on treats. That is a lot. If I give 2 million to each B, they should all go to level... Okay, wait, how much is that? Almost level 15. I'm fine with level 14 Bs. It is a lot better than level 9 and 10 and 11. We can also fill up the other 2 slots that I have with filler Bs that will actually help me boost. Shy Bee actually gives 5% hive pollen, and I also need a commander for the critical chance. Both of them will also go to level 14, and I will bless both those bees with a star treat. Let the fun begin once more, this time with the dark scythe. Dark scythe primarily has one big difference from the petal wand, so if I get some flames, I can actually swing this thing to get dark flames, which gives me super good power. Main way red hives make honey. So by using my 2 brain cells, I conclude that dark scythe is actually good for red hives. Another scourge. I need my X-flame to spawn. This is the easiest way to grow my scorching star. Okay, there we go. Now we just stand here, wait for it to grow, and then go back to absolutely grinding the hell out of precise marks. I want to see if I can actually try and kill the coconut crab. We have the honey to buy the coconut cancer. I'm not exactly sure how expensive the belt is. And I also wonder if coconut crab also gives random loot instead of just stuff like coconuts and tropical drinks. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, yeah, it also gives random loot. Well, I don't really need any of that. And I'm missing the red extracts for the canister and the tropical drinks for the belt. Wait, I almost have enough. I literally have 1,400. All right, well, y'all know what that means. More sprouts incoming, slowly but surely. Tropical drinks got, but I need 7.5 trill. At least let me try and get the coconut canister for now. Definitely one thing I can max out instantly. Boink, coconut canister is mine. Now let's get honey for the belt. 7.5 trill wasn't that bad to get. Bro, I forgot. I now don't have max coconuts and tropical drinks. I don't need much of either of those. 150 coconuts, 72 tropical drinks. Finally, the grind for max gear is almost done. I have every single piece of endgame gear, just not the hive. From now on, I will be spending all the honey I get to get 50 hive slots, which I could have gotten instead of buying the coconut belt, but I just thought I kind of wanted it. So yeah, I don't think it'll take long at all to get 50 hive slots. What will take a little longer to get a level 20 hive, which I think signals pretty much the end of endgame. I have gotten 30 trillion over the span of the last 15 minutes. It is about time I buy my last 3 hive slots. And now, 26 trillion I will spend solely on treats. I have 26 billion treats to give out. At this point, I can get rid of a few bees that I really don't need, like Windy Bee, Vicious Bee, and honestly, Gummy Bee. The hive composition is looking better and better by the second. We still have a lot of fixes to do, like not enough tadpoles and way too many fuzzy bees. You know what? I'm just literally gonna build my hive from the ground up. It is way too disorganized now, so for me to actually know my hive composition a lot better, and since I literally have the exact mythic jellies that I need to build the perfect hive, we're just gonna do that.
Okay, 10 spicy bees for now, 10 vectors, a lot more precises. 4 baby bees, Riley, 1 carp, 2 music bees, Bear Bee, Digital, Photon, Tabby, Hasty, Rad Bee.
This is a pretty alright hive that I managed to build. It is by far not the best composition, but I'm not here to nitpick every single small thing I could do to make 1% more honey. I'm just here to break the game. Every single bee I will give 1 billion treats to, just for simplicity. Wait, okay, I messed up. I actually need to give him 100 million because I literally just wasted 10 trillion honey of treats on 1 bee. Alright, I think like a third of my hive will just go to level 17 because it's hard to keep track of every single small bee. I'd rather get a few up, go back to boosting, and then get the rest of them up. For the first time, I literally just saw it, 100 billion a second. There we go. We're getting it again. I've never seen me get this much honey in this playthrough before. I've completely forgot about one thing I could do, and that is get wins. All right, we'll give the mythic egg. We got pepper. Nice. That 48% instant conversion would have been so helpful. Well, better late than never or something. Oh, dude, already instantly 100 bill a sec. Time to blow another 30 trillion on treats. This time I won't make the same mistake. We'll only give 100 million treats to one single bee at a time. Just for reference, a level 17 bee gathers 54 in 4 seconds. Level 14 gathers 49. So that's pretty much a 10% increase for every single bee. And that's only for 3 levels. Imagine the jump from 17 to 20. That's just gonna be exponentially a lot more honey. Okay, slight issue. I did not have my event bees leveled up whatsoever. My bear bees only level 9. At least I fixed that now, and I'll fix it a little more. We still have a little under a trillion, and all these treats will just go directly to the bear bee. Here, take this welfare. Enjoy. Now level 17 too. Game plan stays the same. I have boosted for the last hour and made 690 trillion honey. That's a coincidence, I promise. But I've been thinking, red might not be the best hive color to make a lot of honey. So instead, we're switching to a white hive. My headphone just broke, dude. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, I am not gonna lie. I'm kind of sad. This is a sad moment. I've had these broken earmuffs for like 3 years. Smash like so I can afford new headphones. All right, guys, so good news. I have a way of actually fixing this. Is it buying new earmuffs? No. I will actually need this, and I will need this. Okay. Bro, that actually works. Look at that. We got the headphone muff taped together. It's next day. My headphones are still broken. And I'm once again becoming a red hive because boosting as white was just too boring. I'm just trying to run around, no effort, and make trillions. Okay, we got demon mask, and that's all I need. And yeah, we can get back to boosting. Pepper, my beloved. Boost concluded. And now I need to conclude leveling the hive. We are spending like 800 trillion on treats, which should be just enough for a level 20 hive. Safe to say, I have become endgame. It has only taken 6 hours of my life. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and sub. And also join my Discord, link in the description. And if you have any more challenges you want me to do in this game, please tell me. And I'll probably do it because I need videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.